Hi guys, welcome to my why I got started video. So I know I've been saying I'm going to do this for quite a while, but it's been quite difficult to pinpoint what actually made me want to start, because there was so many different reasons. But I'll start from the point where I wanted to better myself the most. Obviously after having Dakota, you have your baby weight. Some people get rid of it faster than others. And for me, I didn't really think about it. I just thought, I'm a mum now, it's not as much of a big deal. And then it was about, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, Stevie was working away for 9 months. So he'd be away from Monday to Friday, and then he'd come back on a Friday night and he'd want to spend the weekend with Dakota, which is completely understandable. And for me, looking after Dakota by myself all week, my main priority wasn't what I was feeding myself. It was just to make sure she was, having a good week, because she did get upset when her daddy wasn't at home. So it was quite a lot of junk food and fast food just for quickness, just because it was so difficult at that time. But it got to a point where me and Stevie had sort of lost each other in a way. We weren't spending very much time together, and it can take its toll in a relationship. And I didn't feel very attractive. I was quite chunky for myself. I wasn't saying I was stupidly overweight, but for my size and how I usually look, how I have looked for so many years, I was quite large, and it dropped my confidence dramatically. I didn't feel like myself, and it was things like taking Dakota to the park, and I'd be out of breath and I couldn't play with her as much as what I wanted to, and I'd see other parents making such a big effort running around the park, and I just felt so lethargic, and it wasn't fair on Dakota at all. And I knew that it was me doing it to myself. I was eating such rubbish food. I wasn't really looking after myself. I didn't work out at all, apart from obviously carrying a toddler about. But I was so unhappy and I was so unhealthy, and I felt like I was going to let Dakota down, and I was going to not lose Stevie, but we lost the romance altogether, just because I didn't feel like I was attractive enough. Here she comes. So I'll insert some before and after pictures here. So when I first decided that I wanted to go to the gym, it took me about 3 months. I was speaking to Stevie about it, and he said he thought it'd be so good for me, and he supported me 100%. He knew that we'd have to pay out for me to go to the gym monthly. It's a 12-month contract, but he was happy to do it if it was going to make me happy, and he was so supportive. And I told him that I wanted to lift weights. And he was absolutely amazing throughout it all. So one day I just signed up, he came with me, we signed the contract, and that was the start of my journey. And I'll be honest, I didn't know what I'd think of it. I'd been trying to, do some fad diets before that didn't really work. And I did not know what I'd think of the gym. I was so nervous. And the first day I went, and they showed me through all the machines, and I told them that what I wanted to do. They made me a program, The feeling that I got after my first session of working out was unbelievable. And the gym that I'm going to at the minute has a McDonald's literally there. It's the gym and then there's a McDonald's, and I thought as soon as I come out of that gym I'm going to be craving something from there. But I walked out and I literally just thought, do you know what, I feel so amazing and so proud of myself for how much I've pushed myself. Like, this is what I want to do. I know I want to be fit. I knew I wanted to share my journey with everybody, and I just thought, I feel so good, and I noticed such a big difference in myself within the first 2 months just going to the park with the Dakota. And it was just, it was a feeling sort of like, I felt healthy, yeah, but you just sort of get this adrenaline because you know that you can, you know, spend a little bit longer running about, and you're just so full of energy, and you can see the difference that it makes in your children as well, knowing that mummy's gonna, you know, spend 3 hours at the park chasing you around, and you know, she's not getting out of breath and she doesn't want to just stop and sit down all the time. It's wonderful, it's absolutely fantastic. So that for me is when I started to make it my be all and end all to want to be fit and just to want to look after myself. And it's the realization that you don't just have to do fad diets or go extreme when you go to the gym. It's your lifestyle. You make it your lifestyle, and it's so good. Literally, I really can't praise it enough. You know, you feel like it's going to be hard work, and it is. I'm not going to say it's not hard work, because it is. You know, you need to push your body to the limit to make a difference. You know, you need to be able to push yourself to your limit, and absolutely exhaust yourself, and you need to feel the aches and the pains of it working. It's not easy. It is not easy to change your body. You know, a healthy diet, that's a great place to start. But if you want to physically start changing your body to become stronger, you know, you want to build that lean muscle, it does take a lot of effort. Okay, baby, I will. It takes a lot of effort. And at the beginning of it, I did get so exhausted, and I wasn't eating enough at one point, and I did get, you know, coughs and colds quite regularly. You know, and there was some mornings where I couldn't even pick Dakota up, and I thought, oh, you know, is it worth it? But trust me, it's worth it. It is so worth it. And that's why I started this channel, so I could share it with you guys. And if you were a bit nervous about starting, or you didn't think it'd be worthwhile, or you know, you lost motivation or anything like that. I've lost motivation so many times, and I do find that watching YouTube videos and hearing people that have worked so hard on their bodies, hearing them say, I've lost motivation before, and you know, I've slipped up and I've eaten junk food and not looked after myself. It helps so much. So I'm grateful for everybody that is watching my my video still, and I just want you to know it's going to be hard. You know, it's a bumpy road, but you can do this, and I'm happy that I can share this journey with you. Really happy. And if it does help you in any way whatsoever, that's all I want out of this, because it is difficult, especially if you're a new parent and you've never really done anything like this before, or if you're somebody that's never worked out in your entire life, never been to a gym. You know, you're not used to the strict diets that come with wanting to build lean muscle, burn fat. You know, it can be quite daunting, but stick at it and you'll get through it, trust me. It's so worth it. So hopefully this has covered everything. Like I said, there was so many factors, and I've just tried to pick the ones that make the most sense. If there's anything that I haven't covered, please don't hesitate to write in the comment section below, and just let me know your thoughts. And I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully it won't take as long for me to do the next one. I am such a bad YouTuber, but I'm gonna try my best, I promise. So thank you again for stopping by, and see you on the next one. Bye. Say bye.